look at each other in the mirror, start with myself first, as a leader, and we'll do the same. And also, we've got a brother that debuted tonight. There's always a blessing out of this, eh? But to feel the hurt, to come together, no one going on their own, we stay tight. Sweet. Let's go.
This is how a captain rallies his team together after a big loss. From the crushing defeat to the Springboks in Wellington to a fairly average 2025 season so far. Pressure on the All Blacks has been building week by week. Fans are restless, critics are circling, and every decision from the coaching box is under the microscope. But the one debate has risen above them all, the question of captaincy. With Scott Barrett leading the side through an inconsistent campaign, the calls for Ardie Savea to take over as skipper are growing louder than ever. Barrett brings size, structure and set-piece control, but Savea has flair, energy and leadership qualities that many believe the All Blacks desperately need right now. And with results going against them, the nation is asking, did New Zealand rugby get it wrong by backing Barrett instead of Savea? To understand the controversy, we need to look back at who Scott Barrett is and why he was given the honour in the first place. Born in 1993, Scott Barrett is part of New Zealand's rugby's most famous family. His brothers Bowden and Geordie are world-class players, and together they've created a dynasty within the All Blacks. But Scott carved his own reputation in the tight five, where games are often decided. Standing at about 1.97 metres tall and weighing close to 119 kilograms, he is the very definition of a modern lock. His physical presence makes him a weapon in lineouts and scrums, and his leadership style is built on composure and discipline. Barrett debuted for the All Blacks in 2016, and by 2025 he has earned over 85 caps, proving himself against the best in the world. Barrett's leadership credentials go beyond Test rugby. He captained the Crusaders during a golden era in Super Rugby, stepping into the role where legends like Sam Whitelock moved on. Under his watch, the Crusaders didn't just keep winning, they dominated. His calm voice, tactical nous, and ability to front up physically made him an obvious candidate when Scott Robinson was deciding who should lead the All Blacks into the new chapter. In June 2024, Barrett was named captain, with Geordie Barrett and Ardie Savea as vice-captains. For Robinson, the choice was absolutely about stability. He wanted someone who could command the forwards, set the tone in set pieces, and bring tactical clarity to a team under pressure. Barrett ticked those boxes. But while Barrett represented calmness and structure, Ardie Savea offered something entirely different. Savea was born in 1993, stands around 1.87 metres tall and weighs roughly 99 kilograms. What he lacks for in size compared to Barrett, he more than makes up in dynamics and explosiveness. Savea is one of the most versatile forwards in world rugby, able to play across the back row, but his best work comes from number 8. His acceleration from the base of the scrum, his ability to carry defenders on his back, and his relentless energy around the field make him a nightmare for the opposition teams. Since his All Blacks debut in 2016 against Wales, Savea has racked up over 100 caps and scored tries at a rate most forwards can only dream of. Savea is more than just a player, he's a leader in his own right. In 2021, when the All Blacks needed someone to step up as captain, Savea took the reins and proved he could handle the responsibility. Unlike Barrett's calm, almost understated leadership, Savea is vocal, expressive and emotional. He connects with his teammates in a way that feels raw and authentic. That style resonated with fans too. It's why in 2023, when Savea was crowned World Rugby Player of the Year, many saw it not just as recognition of his playing ability, but of his influence as a leader. So when Robinson announced Barrett as captain, fans were surprised. Why not the reigning World Rugby Player of the Year, a man who had already shown he could captain the All Blacks? Robinson defended the decision, insisting that Barrett's tactical brain and set-piece leadership was crucial, and emphasised that it was about leadership group, not just one man. Still, the calls for Savea didn't go away, and after the Springboks rolled into Wellington and handed the All Blacks one of the heaviest defeats on home soil in recent years, the noise only grew louder. Supporters wanted change, and many believed Savea was the man to deliver it. The France series in 2025 turned the debate up another notch. Barrett started for the first test as captain, but suffered a calf tear that ruled him out for the remainder of the series. Suddenly, the leadership baton was handed over to Savea, and that's when the contrast became impossible to ignore. With Savea as captain, the All Blacks seemed to play with more passion and urgency. He barked instructions, he rallied his teams together, and he led with fearless carries into the heart of the French defence. For fans, it felt like proof that Savea wasn't just a great player, he was the leader the team needed. Comparing the two is tricky because they bring such different strengths. Barrett offers the height, set-piece control and tactical steadiness. His ability to read the line out, his communication with referees and his composure in structured phases are all invaluable. But critics argue that his influence in open play can be limited, and his leadership, while calm, doesn't always ignite the same emotional spark. Savea thrives in chaos. He's at his best in unstructured moments, broken play, counterattacks, quick turnovers. He has the ability to inspire his teammates with a single run, a massive hit or a crucial turnover. But while his emotional leadership can lift the side, it can also lead to risks. His smaller frame compared to traditional number 8s means he isn't as dominant in the lineout, and his fiery style at times has been questioned as being too aggressive under pressure. So who deserves it more? Fans are split, and the split reflects the philosophies about leadership. Do you value structure and order, or do you value passion and inspiration? The All Blacks have a long history of captains who fit Barrett's mould. Think Richie McCaw or Kieran Reid, both taller, calmer leaders who commanded respect through their composure. Savea, by contrast, represents something newer, a captain who leads with flair, emotion and raw energy. Timing also matters. Savea is at the peak of his powers right now. In 2023, he was the best player in the world, and in 2025, he continues to produce world-class performances week after week. Critics argue that New Zealand is missing its chance by not making him captain while he's in his prime. Barrett, meanwhile, has faced injuries, and with the team's form dipping, some question whether he's the right man to steady the ship. Every mistake Barrett makes gets compared to what Savea might have done, and every standout Savea performance fuels the argument. And this is what makes the debate so fierce. It isn't just about two players, it's about what the All Blacks represent in 2025. They are a side built on discipline and structure, or are they a team that thrives on flair and passion? Robertson's insistence on a leadership group suggests he wants both, but fans know only one man can wear the armband when the whistle blows, and that choice has consequences. All eyes remain on Barrett. Can he lift the team out of the average season so far and silence the critics? Or will Savea's growing influence and the public's backing force a change? It's a fascinating storyline, one that cuts to the heart of New Zealand rugby's identity. Because for the All Blacks, captaincy isn't just about calling the coin toss or speaking to referees. It's about embodying the values of the jersey, carrying the weight of expectation, and representing a nation on the biggest stage. Right now, the All Blacks are caught between two leaders with two very different styles. Barrett brings calm, Savea brings fire. Barrett is the tactician, Savea is the inspiration. And while both are world-class players, only one can lead. That's why the calls for Savea continue to grow louder and louder, especially after a stuttering 2025 season and the bruising loss to the Springboks in Wellington. Ever wanted to create your own rugby highlights channel just like this one? With my course, the YouTube Creator Toolkit, I show you exactly how I do it, from the tools I use to the templates I built. You get everything. Just copy, paste, and start creating. Learn how to grow your channel, keep viewers hooked, and turn views into income. Click the link in the description below to learn more and start your channel today. Now back to the video. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the All Blacks captaincy debate, don't forget to like the video, share it with a rugby mate who's been arguing about the same nonsense, and hit the subscribe button so you never miss another deep dive into the game we all love. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace!